following is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health. Welcome to the season premiere of Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. I'm Rich Krampanis. We're back with our cameras in every part of the state, bringing you the best of New Jersey high school sports over the next 40 weeks. We're excited to bring you some special moments on and off the field throughout the year. Let's get things started in Red Bank, where Jay Cook kicks off our high school football coverage.
Thanks, Rich. I'm here at Count Basie Field in Red Bank. A big top 10 showdown between Don Bosco Prep and Red Bank Catholic is on tap. The Caseys won the non-public B state championship last season, and they face off against a perennial power from North Jersey. Bosco's defense was electric Friday night. Kyle Ramos drops the hammer. Oh, what a physical TFL. The Navy commit will set the tone early with this crack. It leads to an RBC 3 and out. The Ironmen take over and go right back to work. Devin Sisler to Zakai Murphy in the corner for 6. It's an 18-yard strike to make it 14-0. The Ironmen get stellar field position after a botched punt. Dante DeLuca gets the call again. A 2-yard touchdown is his second score of the night. What a start for Don Bosco. They're up 21-0 at the end of one. More of the same for the Ironmen in the second quarter. This defense is lights out. Gino Greco comes up with the interception. Bosco gets their first turnover of this game. And Gino Greco is not done. He comes hot off the edge with a blitz and gets home on Frankie Williams. That's a sack in the end zone and a safety. 2 more points for Don Bosco right here will make it 23-0. The Ironmen tack on one more touchdown in the first half. Colin Brennan rushes for 44 yards and a touchdown on this drive to make it a 30-0 game at the break. Bosco continued that dominant effort into the second half, en route to a huge 44-0 win. Gino Greco would have been an easy choice for player of the game after a dominant defensive performance, but Don Bosco Prep head coach Dan Sabella had other plans. Sophomore Tommy LaBarbiera suffered through the death of his father earlier this week. On Friday night, he was out there with his teammates and got the game ball in an emotional post-game ceremony.
It's family, it's about dedication, and it's about getting through hard times together. And the fact that this young man is here with us tonight, he's got to bury his father tomorrow. I think says the world about it. His dad is looking down at him, proud as heck. Game ball coming. We got the home opener next Friday. Up in Ramsey.
My father passed away like a week ago. I have to go bury him tomorrow, but I came here because I love these guys. I love this sport. It definitely helps you take your mind off it. Helps you clear your head.
Opening night in Rumson, and the RFH Bulldogs debut their all-black unis. The 2-time state finalists opened 2024 with a new rival. Point Pleasant Borough beat Rumson Fairhaven in the regular season last year. These two teams put on a great show on an early September evening. Owen O'Toole is a gunslinger. The Rumson Fairhaven quarterback, off his back foot with a defender in his face, launches a bomb. Nick Thomas comes down with it, and he's gone. 62 yards on the house call. What a heave by O'Toole. And Thomas shows off the wheels, getting behind the secondary. RFH takes a 7-0 lead early in the first. Thomas will be a playmaker this fall. Second quarter, 4th and 6. RFH is going for it. O'Toole to Thomas, who finds a hole in the zone. Nick Thomas coming right at you. 31 yards. His second touchdown of the game. Rumson Fairhaven opens up a 21-7 advantage. A dominant first half is capped off by Kellen Murray's second touchdown run of the game. It's a 1-yard score, and at the half, Rumson Fairhaven has a commanding 28-7 lead. Point Pleasant Borough mounted a wild comeback in the second half. Quarterback Jake Clayton was sensational. This is a relentless run. The sophomore should have been stopped multiple times, but Clayton's on a mission. 5 Bulldogs get a hand on him, but Jake Clayton won't be denied. 55 yards. That's one of the best TD runs we may see all year long. Clayton's third touchdown of the game has the Panthers within 6, 34-28 with 2:13 to go in the game. But Rumson Fairhaven's able to put the game away. This is Kellen Murray's third touchdown run of the game, and it's the best of the bunch. Murray goes 56 yards, and that seals the deal on Rumson Fairhaven's big opening week win. 41-28 is your final. Kellen Murray runs for 138 yards and 3 scores. Owen O'Toole, 3 touchdown passes. Point Borough's got a tough stretch coming up heading to Donovan Catholic next week, but Coach Brian Staub's team showed they're going to be tough in 2024. RFH stays home next week to take on Marlboro. Always a great game day atmosphere at Caldwell High. The Chiefs open the 2024 season after a 9-1 campaign. It's Caldwell hosting Passaic Valley. The Hornets reached the North Group 3 championship game a year ago, looking to build upon a 7-win effort. Final 2 minutes of the half. Caldwell threatening in the red zone, but this pass picked off by Christian Milletta. He's rumbling towards the Chiefs sideline, and a block springs him loose. Christian Milletta's got a head of steam, and he's not alone. Look at the convoy that's going to make sure that no one gets in his way. That's beautiful football right there. 88 yards on the pick six. What a momentum change. Instead of 13-7, Passaic Valley's got a 20-0 lead with 1:35 to go. Milletta is only going to have a moment to catch his breath. Following the kickoff, first play from scrimmage after the pick six, Aiden Mulrooney jars the ball loose. Kenny Van Winkle picks it up, 27 yards on the scoop and score. Are you kidding me? Back-to-back defensive touchdowns from Passaic Valley. You don't see that every day. Passaic Valley comes into Caldwell and delivers an emphatic statement victory. 34-7 is your final. 4 turnovers in all produced by the Passaic Valley defense. It resulted in a total of 21 points. The Hornets were balanced with 119 yards through the air and 113 on the ground. But defense was the story of this season-opening win.
Yeah, we had a great game today on defense. Bunch of 3-and-outs, bunch of picks, bunch of turnovers, which is a great thing to see all around. I think last year we went far, but they were thinking that's just a one and done. Now after this win, people know who PV is.
I'm a defensive guy. I call the defense as the head coach, and like I was just saying, we stop the run and make them throw the football. Good things happen, and that's kind of what we did. And the way our defense flew around and played athletically, and up front making guys making plays in the backfield, it was just awesome to be a part of.
Weequahic took on Cedar Grove for the Super Football Conference Week 1 matchup. Weequahic exited Week 0 with a win against Mountain Lakes 17-6. Cedar Grove came away with a Week 0 win against Shalleck 41-3. Let's jump right into this Friday Night Lights action. Cedar Grove's defense came out firing. A tough tackle gets the ball loose, and Thomas Canataro recovers the fumble for a 21-yard touchdown. Just 13 seconds in, Cedar Grove has an early touchdown. It's 7-0. The Panthers get to the 16-yard line, second down. Senior quarterback Steven Paradiso finds senior wide receiver Nicholas Russo, who leaps into the end zone. But the touchdown is called back for an illegal man downfield. Pushed back, Cedar Grove goes into its bag of tricks. It's a double pass. Michael Cantarelli to Canataro, 21 yards. That's 2 touchdowns for Canataro. Cedar Grove with a 14-0 lead. Cedar Grove's defense was playing with force to start the second. Jackson Morris makes a ruthless tackle that's so powerful it forces a fumble that's recovered by Jerry Targia. And just like that, the Panthers find themselves at the 18-yard line. Paradiso steps up into the pocket and fires a ball to Morris, who is getting it done on both sides of the ball today with another Cedar Grove touchdown. Cedar Grove moves on to 2-0 on the season with a Friday night home win against Weequahic.
My game plan going in was I need to be better running the ball, and I feel like I did well. I mean, sophomore year, we played them. They rushed 3 against us, and they had 8 in coverage, so I knew I had to run the ball, and I think I did a pretty well job today.
That was one of our best wins in the last 10 years. This is a really special team, and every year the goal is for a ring, and that's what we want.
Time for us to take a break. When we come back, we get our first look at soccer. Rutgers Prep showed why they're the preseason #1 team in the New Jersey girls ranks. Highlights when Jersey Sports Zone continues.
No one plans on heart disease, but everyone should have a plan for it. We help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. We offer convenient screenings without judgment, hundreds of preventive programs, and women's heart specialists. And we're the largest cardiac surgery program in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
You don't need to miss any of the action in New Jersey high school sports. Follow Jersey Sports Zone right now on our various social media pages or on our YouTube channel. You can even download our app for free today, available in the Apple and Google Play app stores. Fresh content is posted every single day on jerseysportszone.com. Don't miss any of the action as it comes from our cameras right to you.
Welcome back to the show. Coming up on Monday, it'll be a full slate across the entire state of high school soccer. We got a little taste earlier this week with a couple of big-time matchups. Mackenzie Bruno gives us our first taste of girls soccer in 2024.
Two of the best programs in New Jersey girls high school soccer, Rutgers Prep and Freehold Township, go head-to-head in the first game of the 2024 season. Number 1 Rutgers Prep took on number 3 Freehold Township. Last season, Rutgers Prep secured an upset win against Freehold Township 2-1 as the roles were reversed and Township was ranked number 1 and Rutgers Prep number 3. Then, junior Addison Halpern, who is now a senior committed to play at the University of Virginia, scored the game-winning goal. Today, Halpern was not on the field for the Argonauts. Instead, she's in Colombia with the U.S. Under-20 national team playing against Morocco. After an early goal off of a free kick by junior Nyla Lopez, Rutgers Prep didn't slow down. The Argonauts defense was on just about every ball that Freehold Township had possession of. Senior defender and Louisville commit Brielle Baker sends a ball up the middle to freshman Kyra Lormill. Defender on her back, Lormill turns and fires just inside the box to the left post to put Rutgers Prep up 2-0 with 5:30 left to go in the half. Early in the second half, the Argonauts with the short corner, and Rutgers Prep gets a shot on goal, but Freehold Township's Ashley Moore comes up with arguably the best save of this match. Moore tallied 7 saves in this one. But Rutgers Prep isn't ready to give up yet as the save is deflected, and junior Olivia Robinson with 1 touch, and she gets a shot off to the back of the net and puts Rutgers Prep in complete control with a 3-0 lead. Freehold Township was not about to give up their fight in the second. A ball gets cleared out of the back and is picked up by senior Bucknell commit Gabby Parker. Parker dribbles up the left sideline with urgency, turns in the corner to get into the middle of the box, and nails a big shot just over the keeper's head to get the Patriots on the board. But it wasn't enough after the Parker goal. 3-1 is your final. Rutgers Prep's motor proved to be the difference till the end in this one, as they looked fantastic even without their 100-goal scorer and one of the best players in the nation in Halpern.
Yeah, so this year we kind of played the same as last year. Obviously they put us up a great game last year, good competition, but this year we're looking for a Cinderella season, bringing home the Prep B, the county, the state, so looking for all the wins this year, looking for an undefeated season obviously. And we work together as a team, so I'm happy to see where we go this year.
The 2024 soccer season has arrived, and we make a trip to Morristown. Spirits are high for Del Barton this fall. Their season opener is a rare showdown against Gill St. Bernard's. The Knights are the reigning non-public B champions. Not much for offense in the first half, just 3 shots on goal. Gill keeper Felipe Zumbato makes a big save in the 29th minute. This is a scoreless match at intermission. Second half, Dylan Mazzarella challenges Zambado up top. This is almost upper 90, but turned away with a diving save. But Del Barton strikes 5 minutes later. Dylan Mazzarella switches to his left foot and gets off a missile shot. That's the Green Wave's first goal of the year, and man, what a beauty it was. From 20-plus yards out, Mazzarella, the sophomore, gives Del Barton a 1-0 lead in the 52nd minute. Gillis inches away from tying this match in the final minutes. Sebastian Rubio makes a huge save at point-blank range. Those are great reflexes. Del Barton will begin the season 1-0. 1-0 is your final. This is as good an opening day game you'll find in a clash between two big non-public championship contenders. That big goal from Dylan Mazzarella in the second half is the difference.
No, I kind of took a touch, saw that I had a little bit of space, and I was like, why not? Let's hit it.
Let it rip.
Yeah. You know, we start out the season strong against a good team, and we play like a really good team together as one, and you know, it gives us confidence for the rest of the season going forward.
Time to step away. Later in the show, it's JSE's first top 10 plays of the fall season. Check out the best of the best captured from our cameras. You're watching Jersey Sports Zone TV, presented by RWJ Barnabas Health. It's time for another blast from the past, brought to you by the Heldridge, New Brunswick's only 4-star hotel.
Hey everyone, I'm James Mooney. Kyle Monungai ran wild for Rutgers in their season-opening win last week. Back in 2019, Jay Cook saw Monungai lead Don Bosco Prep past St. Joe Montvale.
Bosco in control, leading 28-7. The Ironmen were relentless on the rushing attack. Last play of the third, Kyle Monungai picks up 35 yards. A big-time play there to close out the third. And then it's Kyle Monungai finishing the job, completely untouched through the hole, and he's gone. Monungai hustles in from 30 yards out. Bosco in complete control, leading 35-7, still with 11 minutes of clock left in the game.
Blast from the Past is brought to you by the Heldridge, New Brunswick's only 4-star hotel and a preferred hotel of Rutgers football fans since 2005. The Heldridge helps you make the most of your game day weekend, providing premium accommodations in the cultural heart of downtown New Brunswick. Restaurants, bars, theaters, parks, museums, and more are only steps away. Whether you're traveling alone or with a large group, book your stay at the Heldridge and make the most of your game day weekend.
This is the reason for everything we do. It's also why we were just ranked nationally by U.S. News and World Report in pediatric urology. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
The sports world is still in shock following the passing of the Gaudreau brothers on August 30th. Both killed by a suspected drunk driver in Salem County while riding bicycles the day before their sister's wedding. Johnny Gaudreau went from Gloucester Catholic to the NHL, where he was a superstar with the Calgary Flames and Columbus Blue Jackets. Matt came back home and spent the last 2 years as Gloucester Catholic's head hockey coach. The two will be laid to rest on Monday outside of Philadelphia. Every summer, Johnny would host a golf tournament to fund scholarships at Gloucester Catholic.
You know, you're gone all year long. It's almost 8-9 months. So when you get home to the summer, you see some old familiar faces, but then you get to put a tournament on like this. You see a lot of people from Gloucester Catholic, old friends, and I got a couple hockey buddies that come back and help me out with the tournament too. So it's a special weekend, and get to spend a little more time after the tournament with them, and it's a lot of fun.
This is the reason for everything we do. It's also why we received national recognition in pediatric orthopedics. RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
It's time for this week's Recruiting Roundup, brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates.
Hi everyone, I'm Mackenzie Bruneau. On this week's Recruiting Roundup, we're going to the gridiron. From Paramus Catholic, this 4-star offensive lineman announced on Tuesday that he's committed to Penn State to become a Nittany Lion. Let's meet Malachi Goodman. Standing at 6 feet 5 inches and 315 pounds, it's no surprise that Paramus Catholic's Malachi Goodman was one of the most sought-after offensive linemen in the country. Goodman now becomes the highest-ranked player in Penn State's class of 2025 commits. According to On3, he's the 4th-ranked player in New Jersey and the 11th-ranked tackle prospect overall in the nation. After a lengthy recruiting process for Goodman that included offers from Southern California, Ohio State, Auburn, and more powerhouse programs, Goodman chose the "we are" mentality above the rest. Goodman's elite hand quickness, power, and reactionary athleticism make him one of the most technically and physically sound offensive linemen in the class of 2025. Goodman is one of the highest-rated recruits out of Paramus Catholic since the 2010s, when the program produced players like Jabril Peppers, Rashawn Gary, and Drew Singleton. Malachi Goodman will now go on to Penn State and forge his own path in the blue and white.
Recruiting Roundup is brought to you by Princeton Orthopedic Associates, a proud sponsor of Jersey Sports Zone for the last 8 years.
It's really nice to be in a situation, in a place where there are very good people who take good care of people.
Orthopedics is it's not about saving lives, it's about saving quality of life.
A lot of people, we live high-stress lives, so if you tell someone they can't do something for whatever reason, that's pretty traumatic.
I really take pride in trying to be empathetic and trying to put myself in every patient's shoes.
I want to take care of people like I'd want to take care of my family, and I think that when you do that and give somebody that family feeling and give them your honest opinion for what you would do, they value that.
Welcome back to the show. It was a short week with Labor Day on the front end this week, but there was no shortage of incredible plays captured by our cameras. After a long wait all season long, one of our favorite segments is back. It's time to see JSE's top 10 plays of the week. Number 10.
26th-minute, Pirates look to add to the advantage. Dylan Platanecki finds some space, then curls one to the back of the net. What a shot right there from the sophomore. Cinnaminson is in control, leading 2-0 at halftime.
Number 9.
Senior defender and Louisville commit Brielle Baker sends a ball up the middle to freshman Kyra Lormill. Defender on her back, Lormill turns and fires just inside the box to the left post to put Rutgers Prep up 2-0 with 5:30 left to go in the half. Take another look. That's one she'll never forget. Her first varsity goal starting as a freshman for the preseason #1 team in New Jersey.
Number 8.
North Brunswick looks to cash in on the turnover, but South Brunswick turns the table. It's a fumble. Dason Boateng's got his second fumble recovery. After going 90 yards and falling just short of scoring earlier, this time he finishes the deal, 45 yards. The Vikings lead is 9. 30-21, Dason Boateng helps produce 14 points, helping South Brunswick score 23 unanswered points.
Number 7. Second quarter, Paramus Catholic turns to Xavier Williams. He's breaking tackles and free down the middle of the field. The Air Force commit hustles 77 yards to the house. This is the start of a massive day for Xavier Williams. He ties the game up at 7-7. Number 6.
Final 2 minutes of the half. Caldwell threatening in the red zone, but this pass picked off by Christian Milletta. He's rumbling towards the Chiefs sideline, and a block springs him loose. Christian Milletta's got a head of steam, and he's not alone. Look at the convoy that's going to make sure that no one gets in his way. That's beautiful football right there. 88 yards on the pick six instead of 13-7. Passaic Valley's got a 20-0 lead with 1:35 to go. Milletta is only going to have a moment to catch his breath.
Number 5.
O'Toole goes back to the air. This is elite ball placement. Jordan Engstreich makes an unbelievable catch. A gain of 32 yards. Wow. Let's slow this one down. Engstreich times his jump perfectly and makes the catch with the defender all over him. Jordan Engstreich with his first catch of his senior season. That is setting the bar high.
Number 4.
The exclamation point in this great short rivalry comes from Trey Talmadge. Running out of the Wildcat, this is our first angry run of the year. Oh man, get out of his way. Pure devastation courtesy of Trey Talmadge, a 75-yard touchdown run. Brick Memorial wins the crosstown battle, beating Brick Township 37-6.
Number 3. But Del Barton strikes 5 minutes later. Dylan Mazzarella switches to his left foot and gets off a missile shot. That's the Green Wave's first goal of the year, and man, what a beauty it was. From 20-plus yards out, Mazzarella, the sophomore, gives Del Barton a 1-0 lead in the 52nd minute. Number 2.
Point Pleasant Borough mounted a wild comeback in the second half. Quarterback Jake Clayton was sensational. This is a relentless run. The sophomore should have been stopped multiple times, but Clayton's on a mission. 5 Bulldogs get a hand on him, but Jake Clayton won't be denied. 55 yards. That's one of the best TD runs we may see all year long. Clayton's third touchdown of the game has the Panthers within 6, 34-28, with 2:13 to go in the game.
And the number 1 play of the week.
Last chance for Creek, under a minute left, 4th and 23 from its own 3-yard line. Baker just gets it away to Quadir Baldwin. The senior changes direction, and Baldwin turns on the burners. Can you believe it? The Irish can't catch him as Baldwin races 98 yards for the touchdown. The Chargers call the play Alcatraz. It's an absolute jailbreak. Timber Creek pulls it out, 27-24 your final.
I saw the ball. I turned around, I saw free grass. I'm like, yeah, I'm going.
And a reminder, we're posting content every single day. Make sure you check out JerseySportsZone.com as we bring you highlights, features, game balls, and more covering New Jersey high school sports. For our team at Jersey Sports Zone, I'm Rich Krampanis. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you here next Sunday at 11:30 a.m. on WLNY TV with more New Jersey high school sports on Jersey Sports Zone TV.
No one plans on heart disease, but everyone should have a plan for it. We help patients of all lifestyles and medical histories plan for healthy hearts. We offer convenient screenings without judgment, hundreds of preventive programs, and women's heart specialists. And we're the largest cardiac surgery program in New Jersey. Make plans for a healthy heart with RWJ Barnabas Health. Let's be healthy together.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
The proceeding is a paid program presented by Jersey Sports Zone and RWJ Barnabas Health.